Hola. Let's talk through some possible responses to the question of dónde te quedaste? Where did you stay? Such as phrases like I stayed in a hotel. Me alojé en un hotel. And instead of I stayed, me alojé, you can use I stayed in the form of me quedé. So me quedé or me alojé. We could talk about we stayed. So we stayed in a campsite. Nos alojamos en un camping. Or nos quedamos en un camping. We could say I rented an apartment. Alquilé un apartamento. Or we rented. Alquilamos. For example, we've rented a house. Alquilamos una casa. We could talk about what that place was like using phrases like it had or it didn't have. So tenía, it had, and it didn't have. No tenía. We could talk about it had neither this nor that, such as no tenía ni. I'll give you an example. It had neither Wi-Fi nor a lift. No tenía ni Wi-Fi ni ascensor. You could talk about, instead of tenía, it had, you can say there was and there wasn't. No había, había for there was, and for there wasn't, no había. An example of that is there was a toilet, but there was no gym. Había un baño, pero no había gimnasio. Key thing to remember there is with the things that you're talking about, there was or there wasn't, you don't need the word for un or una when you put it in the negative. So I'll give you an example of that. There was a shower. Había una ducha. There was no shower. No había ducha. Other things you can talk about that there was or there wasn't. You can say a window, una ventana, a light, una luz, a terrace, like a nice area to sunbathe, etc. So a terrace, una terraza, a swimming pool, una piscina, a kitchen, una cocina. You can talk about whether it had sea views. So, for example, it had sea views, tenía vistas al mar, or it didn't have sea views, no tenía vistas al mar. Talk about that there were lots of people. Había mucha gente, or there weren't lots of people. No había mucha gente. Same thing with lots of noise. Mucho ruido. So, I think we've got plenty there to describe where you stayed.